It's important today, if not 10 times more so, to have a shredder than it was back then. The difference in 2024 is that shredders are a million times better. I'm Adam, your host. It's our final product of today, and it is the best price ever from Royal on their Microcut shredder. There is a lot to tell you, but the first thing I want to say is this. If you and I go to any normal store with $99 to spend, 9 times out of 10, we're walking away with a strip cut shredder that does this. This is what we had back in 1991, and it's okay, it's good, but it's not right, because I can still see the information on it. Look, there's a social security number, a phone number. If you go with $100 in your pocket, you can absolutely find this. This is called a cross-cut shredder. It's better. It's clearly better. It's chopping it up more, but still I could piece that together and get some important information. What you don't normally find at 99 and change is this. This is a micro-cut shredder. This pulverizes the shred where there is nothing left. It is the most expensive form of shredding, and it is the best form of shredding. Identity theft, credit fraud, I mean, there's so many things that go on. You gotta shred. Not only the important documents, the sensitive documents, but also just junk stuff. Junk mail comes in and out it goes. I have red, I have black, the most spectacular emerald green, and also a really nice blue that's available. This has one other secret that I know we're gonna dive into. Unlike the shredder from 1991, this has an auto feed function. You know how you used to feed it through 1, 2, 10 at a time? Now I can stack 100 sheets at the back and it will do it automatically. We are really excited to welcome in to tell us all about this customer pick, my dear friend Tara Quellhurst.
Hello.
One of our electronics experts. It's good to see you, my love.
I'm so short, I hide behind the shredder.
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
surprise, I'm here.
You and me both. Tara, this is a big, it's a lowest price ever on this is not a luxury, it's a necessity, right?
It is absolutely a necessity. I mean, the truth is, every 22 seconds in America, someone is being taken for a lot of their money with identity fraud, and it could happen to you. I mean, that means, Adam, in the next 5 minutes or so, 10 people will become victims of identity fraud, and that's huge. Now, what you have here, what Royal has brought us, and by the way, Royal has been around since 1904, so this is a company that we can trust. We have back here, we have 100 sheets that you can do at one time in your auto feeder. We have in the front, say I have 5, I have 6, maybe I have 10. Up to 12 you can do at the front. You can do them at the same time. So you can set it and forget it. You can put 100 sheets in the back, it's gonna auto feed. Other features I love about this shredder, you have this LED light, this blue light in here that's going to light up.
It's the only shredder that has this. Yep.
It's the only shredder that has that light. You have this nice big window. You have this feature. You no longer have to pick up the entire shredder. I mean, if you're little like me, that's hard. That's difficult. Now you have this bucket, right? There you go. You can see all the shred happening already. You have the bucket, but do you want to see the really cool feature?
Show me.
Oh, this is so fun. I'm gonna make a mess though.
Okay, do it.
All right, are you guys ready? You're gonna come with me over here? All right, so let's say you have 1,000 pieces of shreds in here and you take it over to the trash can. You do not have to do this. I mean, that would be fine. Yeah. That's not that, but no, they've even made it easier because
oh, nice. A trap door. I love that.
It's a trap door. It's gonna drop it right in there. You close it back up, you put it in. Oh, Adam, oh, can I tell you the most exciting thing for me?
Yeah.
It came fully assembled.
Yes. You don't need to do anything.
You don't need to do anything. It also has caster wheels. So you're shredding all the junk mail in the kitchen. You want to move over to the office. You don't have to pick it up and carry it. You just wheel it right into the office. It is so important to make sure that we are protected in this day and age, and you want to be protected in the best way possible, and Royal has you covered.
I think that for any one of us who knows a friend or family member that has struggled with identity theft or financial fraud, you know, taking information, it's devastating. But here's what most of us do right now, you know, where we have a document and we typically just screw it up and throw it in the trash. Oh. And obviously when you do that, somebody comes along and they can open it and read all of your information, passwords, email addresses, phone numbers. Maybe if it's more sensitive, you go a little bit further and you tear it up, right? But when you do that, that is just a 4-piece jigsaw puzzle that anybody can put together again. It's not good enough. So I always say this with shredders, and Tara knows this, I can talk your ear off about shredders. You have to have one.
So important.
You have to have one. You cannot gamble with this. The reason why we've already sold 500 is because this is the lowest price ever from Royal on a microcut shredder, and Terra Microcut is that gold standard in technology.
It's so important. I mean, you already talked about this, but I will walk us down memory lane again here in a second when we talk about the different types of shredders. Now, I did call my dad recently. When I got this in the mail, I called my dad and I said, he said, I love my shredder. I've had my shredder forever. He's probably had it 30 years, right? And I said, will you go and take a picture of the type of shred it does? And he did, and he sent me back the strip cut.
Of course.
Now, with the strip cut shredder, you can still see social security numbers, you can see addresses, you can see date of birth, so you can see names, you can see phone numbers. This doesn't take these hackers long at all. When they go through your trash, it doesn't take them long at all to get your information. Then we got to the crosscut. Now, what you said, Adam, is true. This is better. The crosscut was better, but they've gotten better. They're now able to piece this together as well and get all of your information. So as they get better, we have to get better. And what Royal has done is they've come up with this micro cut. I mean, this is confetti. Absolutely pulverizes it. That is confetti. Now, what's going to happen, Adam, is those fraudsters, they're going to go through your trash. They're going to say, not worth my time, and they're going to move on to the next house.
And that's why you got to have one. I know that the black is selling the fastest. The emerald green is doing really well as well. We love the blue that's in front of Tara, and I have the red. Even if you don't buy this tonight, please promise me that when you do look at shredders, insist upon a microcut shredder. Because too many people, they buy the other technology because it's, you know, it's cheaper, or it's cheaper. This price. Where if you buy it from HSN, and we are a destination for shredders, you're getting that high-end technology for that entry-level price. And it's not even just the fact of, well, protection, which is so vital, it's just clearing the clutter. I mean, Tara, stuff comes into the house, I put it straight in the shredder every day.
Shred it and forget it, right? That's what we say. Now, we've talked about the paper. We've talked about this front area is gonna do 12 pages at a time. We've talked about this back area is going to hold up to 100 at a time. I'm so short, and I even wore the big heels today. I even wore them. I wore them, you guys, and I'm still so short. But we haven't talked about this yet. This is also going to shred your credit cards. That's simple. Look, I'll do it again. Goes right in there. You may still have sensitive material on these old CDs. You need to make sure you download that material to a computer that's safe, and you need to shred those CDs. We've got you covered. Ooh, listen to that. That makes me happy.
It just eats it up, right?
It just eats it up. Now, Adam, I don't know if you know this or not about this shredder, but it'll also shred staples.
Right.
You no longer have to take the staple thing and sit in there and it's such a pain in the butt. No longer have to do that. You put it right in, no problem whatsoever. It's going to eat the staples right up. Will not break it.
Notice that LED light that's on the inside where the peekaboo window is. So this illuminates so you can see what's in it. The joy of having the peekaboo window means, unlike the older shredders where you used to have to lift off the top to see, is it full yet? You can see when this is full. The gear mechanism, the technology that's in there is active jamming protection. So again, this isn't like a shredder from 15 years ago where they used to get jammed all the time. Not with this. It's more effective, it's more efficient, and it is on the casters. You can wheel it in, you can wheel it out. Just let it be a part of your everyday life. In 2024, there is more fraud, identity theft, financial information theft than ever before. It's not even an option because everything's fine until it isn't. And when you are truly and honestly not shredding important documents, when you're just screwing it up and throwing it away, anybody can come along and open that up and see everything about you. And they can truly paint a picture of that person. And then it's got devastating effects. So we can talk all night about it. Shredding is something that I hope you'll think about doing. Promising you it's not the way it used to be. It's 10 times better. And as you showed us as well, Tara, the fact that now I can put up to 100 sheets at the back and walk away.
That's right.
I don't have to stand there and manually feed it through if I don't want to.
That's correct. Now we know that after 7 years, we're supposed to shred our taxes, other things you want to shred. When you get, if you're still getting your bank statements in the mail, that needs to go into the shredder immediately. If you have forms with your children's identity information on it, Little League forms, gymnastics forms, dance forms, all of that needs to go right in the shredder. It is sad, but it is true, Adam. These fraudsters are even stealing the identity of our children. They're stealing the identity of our elderly, everyone. Last year in 2023, the US reported over 10 billion with a B lost to identity theft. This is no longer one of those things that might happen to you. This is one of those things that's very, very close to happening to you unless you're protecting yourself. And you might be thinking, well, I thought all the identity theft was happening on the computer in this day and age. A lot of it is, but I think these scammers have gotten smarter. They're thinking we have forgotten about the mail. And so where do they go? They're gonna use their computer paired with your mail, paired with your garbage. This cannot work anymore. Not if it has your name and information on it. It's going to be way too easy for them to get. And you know what, the other thing I wanted to mention, I think it was Marley here that had her identity stolen years ago. Do you know she said the biggest pain in the butt was the amount of time it took to get all of her documents, to get her identity back. The inconvenience alone, this is worth the inconvenience alone.
It's just an easier way of doing it. And the other thing that you have to think about is that, you know, when you take, again, documents or pieces of paper, anything, and you just scrunch it up, that takes up more space in the trash, right?
Sure.
Versus this, I mean, it's obviously pulverizing what's there. Black, green, blue, and red. Black, and is it black and emerald green still the best sellers? These are the two that will go fastest. If you want green, I have 100 left. So last call on the green. It's very, very upgraded in every respect. So you're getting more for your money. Nobody's arguing that you can't buy a shredder for $100. You can in every store in America. I don't think you can buy this for $100. You buy the lesser technology that, you know, we're not all experts in shredders like Tara, right? The reality is, if you go and you buy one of these older technologies, which are still sold, most stores in America still sell strip cut shredders. This is still prevalent all over, and this is still prevalent.
You're just giving it away.
Right.
Giving it away.
This is what you want, but most people don't buy microcut because it is more money. That's where HSN comes in. We are not more money. You're paying the same for this as you would for this or this. And again, Tara, once you start, and once you've got a good shredder, you don't need to buy another shredder.
That's exactly right. I mean, this isn't going to take any oil sheets.
No.
This isn't going to be heavy to lift, to empty. What I love about this shredder is that this, not only does this a giant window right here where you can see what you've shredded, it has an LED light that's bright. As soon as you start shredding, it turns on that light and you can see. Also, this is a 4.5 gallon. This is going to hold thousands of shreds. And then when you're done, all you have to do is walk right over to the trash can and, ready? Are we ready for this guy? Wait.
It's the trap door, there it goes.
Look how simple that is for cleanup. And you walk, look, you can do it in heels. And you walk right back. You do not have to take the whole thing upstairs or downstairs. It's on caster wheels, so you can wheel it, and it comes fully assembled. All you have to do, if you want to do more than 12 sheets at a time, because this front feeder will do 12 sheets at a time, is you open it up, you click that